back where we're from, and then we also call me the Zendarian Dragon, but more about that later as the games progress. But of course, today for the first one, we selected a very spicy one. Some of you might not know this, but I am part of the team that I'm currently casting. On the right-hand side, we can see Dragon Esport, a Slovenian organization. Now, Attila, why am I not playing today?
Um, I mean, honestly, no clue. Like, by far, better support would have been you, but
Yeah,
like, you always got to give people chances, right? So,
yeah.
like, you'll never see the up and coming talent if it's always Pello.
So true, so true. This is it. We're doing a charity case here. We're giving a chance for some of these
Ooh.
lower-rated players to prove themselves. So Pinky One coming in here, the Season 9 Cat, to play with the Wildcat on the bot lane to try and prove that he is indeed better than Noxy on the other hand. Now, you've watched some of these
Uh,
games. Talk to me about the recent performance of the bot lane.
I
Especially
mean,
for,
like, first of all, we're gonna start off with this Nautilus van here. Like, this is
Mhm.
an interesting one. This is a special pick for Noxy. Super talented on it, feared all around the board.
Yeah,
Um,
the ban coming out real quick, respectable.
but you always have to keep in mind that Wildcat and Pinky is a dangerous duo.
Mhm.
They've gone back like years and years together.
This is true. This is true. They're the slapping duo. They come out, they kill you. They really do. We've seen this happen multiple times in the past 2 weeks as well, especially when I played instead of Pinky. But look, they're going to go with the Zaya here, the famous Wildcat Zaya. What are we thinking about this?
Not gonna lie, I don't see it yet, but
But you
I
can trust.
definitely see the potential in it.
Mhm,
Wildcat is known to perform under G2 Academy's roster in the future, and
mhm.
I think this is his moment to show off. Like, this guy's just an all-around stud, absolute Chad all
I
around the
think as
board.
far as mechanics go, best AD carry Slovenia.
That's difficult. Like, if King would play AD carry, I wouldn't put him there because that kid's like on some like ketamine or something every
Yeah,
game
yeah.
he plays. But otherwise, also if famous GG Sir isn't playing, but besides that, yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
we will talk about this as soon as we. Well, let's just talk about it right now. So last week, Apple's team, I think they are called lane players. They played with a substitute AD carry. This guy called GG Sir. Thoughts on this man?
I've only heard good things all around the board. Like, his Kog'Maw spits out a bunch of zoner boners. Like, he's
Mhm.
definitely spitting and quitting all over people. He
Yeah.
likes dancing on people. I've heard that. He's got the mechanics of an absolute 1v9 unit.
Yeah, I did hear he
Perfect
has the
skills
Michael
all
Jackson
around.
dancing shoes on most of the time during the laning
True,
phase,
true.
and he definitely showed it last week. They were quite hot last week when he played with Noxy, but the week before that, when it was not him on AD carry, not so hot. What are we thinking about the 900 LP AD carry losing lane?
Well, here's the thing. Like, you need years of experience to get away from D4 police. And my man, Gay Sir, is definitely the person for this.
Yeah,
Because he
he
has
is a fast
definitely
runner. He is a
experienced
fast
all of it.
runner. Yeah.
Also, he plays with world-renowned support, Talia support. You know him,
Really? Taliyah
maybe.
support.
I've
Is
heard
this
about
on
it.
EU West?
Oh, no, no, no. It's the guy who performs equally on both skins.
Oh, both
But also
both of the
EU
three
West.
skins.
Yep, true. Nah, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Mhm.
One of them's a
I did
handicap.
hear like rumors about this guy. Personally, I've never played against him in all my years. What's his name?
He goes under the name of Jacker Chan, as well as the Oak Dwarf with a
Wow.
space in between the "the" and the "oak."
Oh,
That's very
crazy.
important.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, like, what can you say? Like, you just get used to it.
Is this how he gains all the mechanics? Is GG Sir only this good because he plays with Jacker-chan?
I would say that, but Noxy also plays with him, so
Of
just
course.
saying.
The added benefit, isn't it?
Yep,
It's
for
always the
sure.
1-2.
So what are you thinking about the draft here, since we've got two draft gods in the Slovenian League, Noxy and Apples, coming in with some spicy drafts here?
Yeah, this is the famous reunion of the best drafters in Slovenia, and you already see the bot lane powerhouses right here: Morgana, Misfortune. This is the lane that's gonna dominate. But on the other hand, of course, we have Braum, Zaya. What are we thinking here? What is the Braum gonna do into the Morgana? Where are the Black Shields gonna be on spot? What's gonna happen?
For sure. I mean, I'm not playing Morg, so it should be fine.
Yeah, yeah. You're not a
You'd
Morgana
have to
connoisseur
expand.
yourself.
No, probably not, honestly.
Hmm.
I'm more of a fan, less of an air conditioner.
Less of an air conditioner, yeah.
Yeah.
So I have heard, yeah. Well, like, listen. As long as it's not you and it's Noxy, they should have this under control. But now
True.
for the last pick, it's the Fiora for Nice Guy Ben. Now I've heard many things about Nice Guy Ben, but personally, so far not impressed. This is gonna
Yeah,
be my
I mean,
honest
he went
opinion
up.
coming in.
I mean, yeah, he went up last week, I think it was, or the week before, against somebody, a up and coming talent, Bad Pie.
Mhm.
I mean, just all around the board, I just was expecting a better game from him because,
I'm just
like,
gonna have to jump in here. Pinky here
yep.
hovering the Talia. Is this
Oh
gonna be
no.
the This is absolutely disgusting. He swapped back the cannon, but
Oof.
on the other hand, hard respect. Hard respect the hover. You need to absolutely hover this. When you're part of Dragon's Slovenia Esports, you have to hover it.
True,
And
true.
now back to Morgana and the bot lane matchups.
I mean, honestly, I'm gonna have to jump in as well because I have to apologize. Bad Pie isn't actually in the league. It's Donna Waldo, famous, renowned top laner.
Yeah, of course, of course. I don't know who Batpie would be, but Donna Waldo.
Yeah, that guy's a
That
beast.
performance, though. Am I right? We saw his
I mean, the
poppy.
only thing he gets more than Elo is girls at LAN.
Yeah, this is so true. Donna Waldo
First-hand experience.
is the girl hunter, the e-girl hunter, they say.
True, true.
So the full draft is now out. Let's go lane by lane. Let's just talk about it. Last week, no, 2 weeks ago, we did see Mr. Saput on Akali. That time he was on Lucian. He did start popping off a bit, but they still ended up losing. But now on the Akali, can he do something against Nice Guy Ben on Fiora?
Honestly, not gonna lie, I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah,
But
me neither.
I see it in his eyes, like Akali's looking at me, and I see the potential for sure,
Mhm.
for sure.
Yeah, she does
But
have that red eye kind of a effect going on. So that could be good. All right, let's move into your X
oh
area, I should
yes,
say, not the current area. But let's
sure,
talk
sure.
about Gragas into Lee Sin. This is king on Lee Sin. This
I mean,
man, oof,
oof, wow. Like, what
yeah,
can you say? Just an all-around talent as well.
this is true.
But I believe in my boy Gacho. Like, he's been watching a couple VODs of mine on Gragas and Gragoose.
Hmm.
So I believe in him for sure. But I think I'm gonna have to give the edge to King on this one.
Yeah. So this is gonna be Lee Sin King coming in. Is he gonna be ganking for apples only? What's gonna happen?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. Like, Apple seems like the player who strives with a lead, and this is what they're gonna aim for here.
Naturally. So as we talk about apples, let's move into that mid lane. It is Lore. Now, I know nothing about this man. This man is a question mark to me. A question mark, man could say, but it's not actually him. A question mark to me, never heard of him. What is he going to do against Apples, the Great, the Mighty?
I mean, let's be honest. Like, at the end of the day, oh wait, I think I should join the spectate real quick.
Yeah, if you can,
Has it
that would be
started? Yeah,
fantastic.
perfect, perfect. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think he might have a couple 1-2 like Yasuo plays, but I'm gonna have to give it to Apples as well. So you got that duo mid synergy, not duo mid jungle mid synergy
mid,
coming in with the advantage here today.
Well, sometimes with Apples, it does seem like it's duo mid, doesn't it?
True,
All right.
true. W.
Moving into the bot lane, we did touch on this before. Mr. Sex Machine Pinky and Wildcat, on the other hand, Noxy and Tasaku. The champions themselves, who are you favoring as far as the AD carries go?
For sure, Wildcat Pinky here. Because not even the champions. Like, we don't have to look at champions. Skill always goes over champions, right? Just alone the hover by Pinky of the Talia will give him the Zendarian Dragon's power. So, like, there's no chance here. Like, this is for sure a smashed lane for Wildcat Pinky. I mean, they're just insane, you know?
Yeah, you just have to imagine that they absolutely smash, no?
Yeah, for sure.
You'd have to imagine, yeah.
Now, if GG Sir was in the game, then we'd be talking about two completely different stories.
Yeah, we'd be talking about a full Zendarian buff versus just a partial Zendarian buff, and at that point, it would have been an interesting matchup.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, but now
at this point, I
don't
really
see
have
how.
to give it. And so this kind of makes the game interesting, doesn't it? Because we are saying Nice Guy Ben probably has an advantage over Saput, then King probably has an advantage over Gacho, Apples with an advantage over Lore, but then Wildcat and Pinky, the powerhouses of the Slovenian bot lane scene, are going to be coming in trying to clutch this one. All right, so now we've talked about all the lanes, we've talked about the players. Let's give a prediction here.
I'm gonna have to go with Apples' team on this game, overcoming the duo bot lane of Wildcat Pinky, because just sometimes better draft wins, and Noxie's got that edge. I can't lie, can't lie.
Yeah, it is the 5-head, isn't it?
Yep, 5-head for sure.
Coming in big time. Yeah, for me personally, of course, being part of Dragon's Esport, I cannot give it to anybody but my boys, Dragon Esports. I trust in Lore, I trust in Saput, I trust in Wildcat and Pinky, also Gotcha, all of them, big trust on my end. So I think they will clutch this one. This will be the big upset. The only bigger upset is when we beat Apples' team in semifinals of the playoffs, but we'll get to that in a couple of weeks.
True.
As we're trying to slowly load in, hopefully spectator mode is not broken, because if it is, it's going to be a sad short stream.
Well, that'll be tragic.
It will indeed.
Not what we hope for. I mean, I loaded in. I don't know about you.
Alright, so then it should work. And let's see if my PC is also capable of doing that. Still waiting. Ooh, it did not work. Okay. That's a good ass sign. You are in game?
Yeah, they're like 5 seconds.
Okay. I'm retrying.
All good, all good. Nothing's happening so far. Oh, they paused.
Talk to me about
Perfect.
the level 1 strats.
They paused. So we're gonna have to look at the chat here real quick. And my boy Apple's coming in with the no time. He ain't got no time, so he's looking for a quick game on his end here.
Oh,
But are you in game?
I'm out and I'm gonna try joining once more.
All right, perfect. They seem to be doing standard setup here, just covering the entrances. Double cover, interesting by the duo bot lane. Nope, now Pinky decides to switch it up.
Yeah, this is probably the smarter of the choices.
Honestly respectable. I don't think we are going to be seeing any level 1 actions. Like, let's be honest, these teams aren't very innovative. That's an English word, by the way. Look it up in the dictionary.
Innovative?
Yes, innovative.
Alright, let me quickly get up the web browser Miriam. And we'll get on that. I still cannot join the game, so I'll be casting with a bit of delay momentarily.
All good, all good. A bit of friendly banter. I can't understand a word, but somebody's talking about G2 Academy. So I'm assuming they're seeing the potential already in Wildcat's movements. Like on LAN, I saw that he was reading a lot of movements when he played.
Was he looking at their mouse movements?
Yeah, for sure. Like it's a high elo tactic actually to read mouse movements on LAN.
Yeah, understandable. As I'm still trying to join spectator mode.
Oh, you got a
League of
really
Legends
bad
is a
PC.
pretty small game after all. They cannot afford to make
Indiana company.
Indiana company, yeah. Out of
Be that way
Indiana,
sometimes.
United States. Alright, as I'm waiting for this, we'll look at the starts. Both of the junglers start on the bot side. Interesting. Not a big fan of those. I like going to lane. I like poking them down.
More of an air conditioner.
Yeah, more of an air conditioner. Less of a fan.
Valid. Pretty boring lane state here. Like on level 1, like Talia already kills someone, so I don't know. Like these champions are pretty papega, but we'll have to deal with it.
Listen, they're on stream. The league starting. These are the big bucks coming in. You know.
True. I also received my payment from last split, by the way.
Yeah,
Smiley
yeah.
face, Satitachka. Smiley face.
Anyway, they're probably under pressure. You know, you can't really hate on them for that. I believe.
True. Kali getting low here, getting poked out, but he's Gucci gang. Zapote, my boy.
Saput?
Zapote. It's actually a silent Z.
Oh, at the end?
So yeah, it's like Javier with a silent Y. So they say Javier, but
Javier,
it's
yeah.
pronounced Javier. Yeah. It's a classic.
And in chat, G-Twig here coming in with a very clutch information. Gragas with fleet footwork.
Wow.
Talk to me about that one.
I haven't seen that in my recent games, but I've also not been playing jungle recently. So maybe. Okay, Yasuo with the flash, auto attack, ignite. I like that. Not bad.
It's a good start. I'm definitely not behind you.
Oh, you're good, dude. I'll calm down then. Don't want to spoil it for you.
No. You should spoil it for everybody else.
Okay, we live?
While this
Alright.
thing's still loading. Talk to me about the jungle pathing. I have no idea how junglers play the game.
Yeah, you're gonna have to call LS for that. I'm not the jungle pathing guy.
No. Okay.
No, not really. I mean, currently we just got King running around after this fat man like Pello, fucking running after a McDonald's burger. And Gragas uses flash, walks back in, Lee Sin Qs. Almost kills him. Yasuo coming in with first blood. Wait, who got first blood? Noxy! Insane player. Noxy getting first blood, but Yasuo trading back, so it is now 1-1.
Crazy. Thank you for fulfilling some of my duties here.
True.
I really would enjoy watching this game live, but it is currently not allowing me to.
Can you not watch on stream?
Yeah, but it's 5 seconds later.
Oh. I mean, we could just both watch there, right?
Yeah, but then everybody else is...
Oh, you're right. Alright, sometimes it'd be that
Wait,
way.
share...
Wait, Yasuo's actually 1v9. Share on Discord? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. That should be, like, next to no delay.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Perfect.
And this should be...
Gragas is struggling here on this red buff.
38.
But he's got that fleet footwork to come in to save him.
Of course, this is the healing that he needed.
This is what we were looking for. The 4.4 minute fleet footwork buff to survive the red buff.
All right, now we can finally join with all our forces on the bot lane here. Looking at Wildcat farming up. Who died for first blood? Who did Noxy
I'm gonna
kill?
have to. Noxy ended up killing Wildcat, but that was an
Wildcat with
obvious
death there.
lag, I think. Obvious lag on
Probably.
Wildcat's end.
I don't
It's impossible.
think there's another explanation, reasonable one. Um, so we're just gonna be looking at that flash heal being down on both sides, as well as the flashing net. Everything was used. So who are we expecting? Is it gonna be King or Gacho coming back?
I think it's gonna be Gacho here. I believe in him because King's being like babysitted mid. Like Apples is like crying for a gank because my boy Lore is smurfing. Okay, the
Lore,
wall after the
wall,
Q.
but I think he survives here. He still runs away. There's a little sliver of HP still left on the Yasuo. He survives. He runs away. He's gonna recall. Apple's getting a lot of assistance there from Mr. King. Not the way I'm used to seeing King play, but hey, this is the effect that Apple sometimes has on junglers.
True.
Here, King coming on bot lane as well. While mid lane still staying, Lore really wants these creeps under his belt.
My boy King gets spotted
King
here.
gets discovered. He needs to run away back into the river. And I think the lanes are going to reset. Currently a 500 gold lead for Apples' team called Lane Players. But we've seen how Lane Players play against the Lane player in Deluxe last time. Didn't quite go as planned, but this is a new game. It's a new opportunity. Top lane. Trading Akali and Fiora. Akali, I thought she hit 6, but that it really did not happen. But very, very nice plays coming out of Saput. Saput can maybe get more here.
Okay.
Fiora going aggressive. Oh, he misses the E. This is really tragic now. Going for the minion. Is he going to die? There's a little still of HP still left, but he does still survive. This time around, Fiora is 6. Oh my god. He's going to go for the dive. He's feeling it. He's feeling it. But the Akali runs away.
What a solo kill! Saput! Massive. That deserves a red laser. Holy
Kill
shit.
for the red lasers, please. That's a red laser right there for my boy.
Yasuo going in with the Ignite.
Yasuo against the Apples. Apples needs to flash away. The Ignite's ticking, but it's not going to be enough. Apples forced in the 1v1 after 15 ganks to flash away. What is this?
I mean, this is just Lane Kingdom.
It is? Oh, but on top lane,
Oh. Sapote, my boy.
It really is Sapoof this time round. Happens. Look. Oh, but
Goose.
Gacho, he's not done. Gacho, do. Get it.
Footwork,
Get about He's waiting. He waits perfectly long.
Smart
but,
player.
He's got no
Fleet
damage.
footwork.
Oh,
Fleet
my
footwork,
lord.
man.
Does he have flash? He doesn't. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, happens. Nice guy, Ben. Nice outplay. We can't say much else. Gacho nicely waited with the Q. Doesn't quite have the damage. Fleet footwork.
Okay.
But now God is back. Saput versus nice guy, Ben. Now he ults on him. He needs a bit more damage. A couple more hits. There it is. Saput with a 2-1.
Sapote, dude.
Nice guy, Ben.
I mean, this guy's just an all-around Chad. Like, what can you say? Like, he's performing on the highest of stages here.
He really
Under
is.
pressure.
Under pressure, indeed. And on bot lane, Wildcat are in a bit of trouble. Running away. Has a slither of HP left. Maybe 150. Interesting. Not the way we were expecting bot lane to go. The Wildcat
not really.
Pinky Kingdom not really working out. But then again, mid lane also not what we'd expect.
True.
But Lore definitely performing here.
Yeah, I think Gacho's letting his team down here. Like, I need at least 5 ganks for a superstar player like Wildcat.
I
For
agree.
G2 Academy.
Oh, but it's going to be a fight of the junglers. It's King versus Gacho. We talked about this match before. We said King was going to win it, but now here he gets the Q. Can Gacho survive? Gacho did take a bit of damage, but then they both kind of backed off. Pinky here in a dangerous spot. They jump over the wall, but they're not going to jump. But now here comes Lore. Lore's chasing down King with a nice side step. Can he just W away? He can. Are they going to keep fighting this? Yes. Maybe, but here comes Absol. This is going to be really dangerous. Can maybe Lore get something before they all die? No, Lore has to flash away. He needs to run. He runs, and I think he will survive. He goes back in. Lore, this is a maniac. He's an absolute psychopath. Can he do something? No, he's just going to die here. The kill goes over to Tazaku. I like the play. Perhaps not the best one, though.
Yeah, it wasn't the best, but you gotta appreciate the ambitions, the efforts of this world.
Yeah, look, that's the big stage. You want to be the best, you need to perform like the best. He tried being the best. This time didn't work out. Last time, much better. You know?
Yep, true.
Yeah.
Not every game will go the way that it's panned out.
No,
And
definitely
this is
not.
just one of them.
You cannot run from your destiny. That's a saying
True.
I know you used to really like saying.
This is
and
true.
here, we can see it in action.
Oh my god,
Pinky with the flash Q under the minion. Is this going to be enough for a kill on MF? Even though they have no HP, we don't know. Oh, Greg is going in. This is the no from Roller. This is a really interesting idea from Gacho. This time didn't work out. I would have preferred seeing Yasuo ult and then maybe, if he had... Oh, but the heal coming down from Wildcat. An interesting game. Caught me a bit off guard. Stuttering in my own words because, I'm not used to this level of performance. We see another gank from King on mid lane, but Loro surviving and keeping his deaths as low as possible at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know. This isn't Pinky's best game. I've seen better performances in the past, but like he's also missing on this team. There's definitely that leadership missing from back in the day when Pinky was a superstar player for the Didn't Ask team, or what was it?
Yeah, let's just remember
Didn't Ask
last year, Pinky, Wildcat almost died there, but on top of Saput, we didn't see what happened, but Nice Guy Ben gets that kill, he gets the return kill, now 3-1 if I'm not mistaken, definitely the early kills coming back to bite Saput, couldn't build enough of a lead, with a bit of assistance from the enemy jungler, Nice Guy Ben really pulls it through.
Yeah, this is looking sad for Jungle Diff this game. Isn't the greatest game by Gacho, and I don't know if I'm a fan of this fleet footwork, Gragas.
Yeah,
Maybe
myself
in the
also
future.
more of an air conditioner. But as we were talking about, we just let's remember last year. Let's remember our roots, right? Pinky last year coming in with a team. Many were saying top 3, top 4 probably, right?
Yeah.
Didn't ask with superstars like Hutchinson, like Shkoryans, big names. Over multiple years, just big names in the Slovenian scene. Then the first 4 games happen and something doesn't click. Something just didn't work out.
I mean, but then they were saved, Like, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter what happened in the past. I think it was 3 new teammates were picked up, something along those lines, as well as a Slovenian talent, I Am Baby Faker.
Yeah, the top
formerly,
laner that came out of nowhere
top
and then disappeared into nothing. Really performed well though. But
Yeah.
the other ones, of course, we have to talk about the other performers. We have mentioned one of them before today. It was Gigi Sir.
Yeah.
Funny enough.
I mean, honestly, some people said he carried the team, but you can't carry a team that has the Zendarian Emperor, right? Like,
This
that's
is
just
also true,
factual.
and that's why we have to mention Attila also on that team. And that team made a comeback. It's an 0-4 start. They just come back. They start winning games. They drop maybe one or two games against the best teams only, but really, with the amount of practice they had and the roster they had to build up, fantastic performance. We would have loved to see them in playoffs next year, perhaps.
True. We definitely had the
another
potential.
dive maybe from Nice Guy Ben. Nice Guy Ben attempting to poke Saput a bit here, but I think Saput's pretty safe under this turret, unless he takes some more damage. No, actually, Nice Guy Ben here taking a couple bad trades. Maybe Saput looking for the all-in. Oh, the skew was kind of bad because the repost was already up. But here, now with the invisibility, he can manages to get away. Both of them kind of low on HP, but none of the junglers are even close to that. Both the junglers are hovering to the mid and bottom side of the map.
I mean, let's be honest, I'd take that Akali W, or whatever the ability is. Not gonna lie.
Is it W? Might be W.
No, it's E.
Is it E?
But
on bot lane, there's a
I play on the
root coming
Turkish
in from
server.
Noxy. Noxy hitting those roots, of course. Now here, Gacho with the all-in. Can Loro do something more against Apples? No, he does turn away from the
Okay.
air. Can he do enough damage before they die? No, Gacho here. Oh, the wind wall somehow blocks that Q. That's absolute bullshit. But of course, Apples gets the kill on the Gacho. Can hear Loro sidestep it. Oh, King doesn't even go for it. He respects Loro there.
Yeah, this is jungle diff. Not gonna lie. All around the board. Like, we had superstar performances from Zapote and Lore. Even the bot lane, honestly, but like, this is just tragic at this point.
Yeah, on top lane, I did not see what happened, but Nice Guy Ben with another solo kill. This is interesting. After that initial kill for Saput, I really was feeling it, but then he died back and kind of didn't work out on bot lane. There's an all-in from Bakey and Wildcat can do something more. Yo, Noxy here going on the turret. She's going dangerously low, but there have assistance coming in. Jungle Diff coming in through. King is on bot lane, but also Gacho. Can Gacho make the first successful carry? Nice sidestep here by Wildcat. Can they maybe save? Oh my god, Wildcat! Can he do it? No, he doesn't.
This guy
But
is
not
insane.
quite. Noxy gets the kill though. Oh, here Pinky in a lot of trouble under this turret. And who's gonna take the aggregate? Oh, that's an interesting stopwatch. Didn't quite save him, I believe, because Apples is eventually gonna pick him up, and that's another kill for lane players. That's an interesting body slam by Mr. Gacho. Now here, the damn teleport from Saput. That's another kill for Loro. Saput and Loro. The Israeli duo coming in for your bot lane. Now jumping away this Tazaku, and Apples also doing a lot of damage. This is going to be probably enough to kill, what's his name, Saput. No, Saput survives with a slur HP. Also Tazaku, and also Apples, they're also low, but at the end of the day, still a 6k gold lead, a 5k gold lead for lane players.
Oh, these are the Israel guys?
I believe so. I don't
Oh,
quote me
I
on
heard
that,
about
but
these people. Like, they were meant to come in and stomp the league. But future talent, like I Am Baby Faker, comes rare.
Oh, no, these are not the same ones.
Oh,
No,
okay.
different Israeli people.
Well, they're
Might not
honestly
even be
better.
Israeli, I don't know.
You know how it is. Everyone's Israeli in the heart.
Yeah, true. Anyway, tell me, what do Dragon Esports need to do to come back into this game?
Well, we're gonna need Pinky to continue doing stuff like this.
All right, he's
We're
chasing
gonna
him
need
down. I think Nice Guy Ben doesn't have any mana to run away. Another Q should be enough. There we go. Pinky always lands it. I think Nice Guy Ben actually missed the jumper though, but he has the plan. Is this gonna be enough? No, Saput is always gonna chase him down here. I think Saput's going.
I dive these.
Pinky?
Yeah, you dive these.
Tank? Pinky
Yeah,
tank?
yeah. Tank,
Pinky?
please.
Pinky.
Yeah, this isn't the
Didn't
Pinky
decide
we
to
were
go for it
promised
this
from
time?
last year. I mean, I'm telling you, it comes back to the confidence issue. They don't have that in-game shot. Oh, nay. That in-game
Oh,
shot.
but this is the all-in from Lore. Can he get enough? Can he have enough damage? There's the
Nice.
King. There's a kill onto King. Sorry. Lore running away from Apples there. Apples is quite scared with level 11 there. But Lore, yet another kill for him. I think this is like a third or fourth kill. An interestingly good performance in a team that's not performing so well at the moment. But here come Tazaku and Apples. Apples currently not being able to kill Pinky because of the wind wall. Shield something and wind wall. They have the double walls set up to keep the Twin Fangs away from them, but it's not quite working out.
Yeah, I mean, back to the point where you asked me what they can do this game. I mean, we're gonna need like some insane 1v9 carry out of Lorela, and we're gonna need Gacho to come in with that sexy smite steal on the Baron buff, spawning here in the next 20. Otherwise, this game is doomed. Not gonna lie.
That's a good plan. Listen, before this, we did not have a plan ready for Mr. Dragon Esports, but now we got a plan. Now we got a very, very clear road ahead. We just need Gacho to steal it.
Yep.
Can he do it? Oh, top lane, this is going to be a 1v2. I think Loro should have enough to kill. No, Nice Guy Ben comes in with enough damage to kill. Absolutely crazy from Nice Guy Ben. Can he get another kill? Loro, of course not. Loro is a sex machine here. He does enough damage to kill. No, Noxy!
Oh
Noxy
my
with
god,
enough damage.
talented. Diamond 4 police, I heard.
Yeah.
Wow. Well played.
Oh, look, Diamond 4 police got their vehicles. They're now running people down, apparently.
Yeah, it's just wee you all around the map right here.
True. Very true.
So, like, a quick moment here to now downtime. I think this is a moment where we throw in a whale fact. A famous whale fact.
Yeah, of course. No,
So
I always
fact
say
do you have
this.
for us today?
Sorry, what?
What fact do you have for us today?
All right, I'm gonna go with an interesting one. I don't think I've shared this one ever. It's not like a super interesting one, but in my eyes, all whale facts are interesting. So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. I was gonna say that the way we all know
Concentration
whales
camp.
come up to sea level. We can see them here and there, but they're usually not there. So how do they manage to go underwater? Do you know? What are your thoughts? Do they do it like us? Do they kick down until like they're under the water?
I mean, they're just fat.
This could be true, but it's not. There's a fight here in bot lane. Can Apples die? No, Apples doesn't get taken enough damage, but Pinky here, nicely done. He's tanking most of the damage. Can Lorelor kill him? Lorelor, he's looking for Tazaku. No, there's so much damage coming through from Tazaku here, but this is Wildcat. Wildcat with the auto attack kills him. Now King also in a lot of trouble. Can he get anything else? No, this is a kill for Gacho. These are now, I believe, 2 for 2 trades, which we take any day of the week.
Yeah, I mean, just well played by Wildcat, honestly.
Mhm.
Can't argue that. Like, you can see the talent that they spectated here, that we're currently spectating as well.
Yep, it's fantastic time.
So, what was the answer for the whale fact?
Yes. Anyway, so the way they go underwater is not actually by using their muscles or by using their fins or anything. They actually swallow enough water to then have enough weight to then actually go underwater. It's fantastic, isn't it? How easy is that?
That's true, actually.
If you're ever like in need of going underwater, you don't know what to do, you don't know how to like put your head underwater, just swallow water, man. Eventually you just drown. It's perfect.
Yeah, just swallow all the water, then you can get to the bottom. It's a simple fact.
It is like that. It really be like that sometimes.
What are you thinking right now, game state-wise?
Well, I'm looking at this team. I want them to win. Dragon Esports, of course. The bias is obvious, but it's not looking too good, dude. I don't know what their plan is. I see that both Lorelor and Wildcat are close to 2 items, maybe the 2-item power spike. I see Tazaku is also not on 2 items yet. So there's like some things that are even here. Maybe we can get a catch onto King, but we couldn't quite do it.
All right, I got to throw something out here real quick, all right? So we're going to look at 1-4 Gragas, all right, real quick, being 2 levels up on a Lee Sin. Now, Riot Games, if this is normal, then I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Just,
well,
wow.
look, this is like Dragon for Dragon Esports.
True.
It is the namesake. Oh, but here, nice guy Ben is really scary in these fights. Could potentially be. He's super, super fat. But Loro is looking for a fight on him. The ult comes into Loro. There's so much damage going there to Loro, but he's currently still alive. Can Tazaku do enough? No, he's not quite enough. Nice guy Ben in a lot of trouble on the side, but he still survives. So there's a 1v1 straight so far. But now Apple's coming in. He's full HP. He's dealing so much damage. It's hard for Dragon Esports to do anything against that. Currently, they don't have enough damage to stop all the carries coming through. So it's a 2-for-1 trade currently for Apple's team lane players. Yeah, it looked like they were holding off for a long time in that fight, but then Apples came through, kind of just started killing people.
Yeah, it was looking all right for a moment there, but like all good things, it comes down quick.
Oh, and then on top lane, there's a dive coming through for nice guy Ben. He might be in a bit of trouble if there's multiple people from Dragon Esports coming through. There's a Gacho. There's Gacho coming through. He's going to do enough damage. Who's going to take the kill at the end? It would be nice for Saput to take it, and so they give it to Saput. Pinky nicely given to his top laner in Saput.
Yeah, Zaput is really impressing me this game. Like, he's just an all-around great player. I didn't expect this performance coming out of him.
Yeah.
But you got to give it to nice guy Ben as well.
The wild cards could potentially be the difference between a win and a loss. I think Apples and his team were expecting a much easier game, but they're putting up a show here. They're putting up a good performance. Now, here's my honest opinion. If this goes to late game, the Zaya Yasuo plus Akali, that's a dangerous composition.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it depends on how they play the fight, right? Because I think, I mean, I'm clueless when it comes to this, but I assume with Fiora wins side. I mean, he always beats Yasuo.
There was a game recently where we talked about this, but I don't remember what the conclusion was. I think Fiora started like actually killing Akali, but I think it's like a skill matchup or whatever.
Oh yeah, where the guy didn't buy Morello, but that wasn't me, by the way. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it'll be difficult, but I do see a world. Like I told you, like we just need Gotcha to come in here with the better jungle, win smites, one level up. I believe in him. Like that's why they're not doing this Baron right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like we talked about this 20-minute power spike potential with the steal, and now we're looking at it. It's 21 minutes. Apple's team is kind of looking towards the Baron, but they have to be wary.
Yeah, but let's be honest. This is where every game is lost.
Yeah.
Where you think you're there, but then you just don't reach it. You know, it's like the zoner boner just barely touching you.
Yeah. It's a very classic scenario.
Many philosophers went over this.
Yeah, I think it was Pluto who started it, and then it's also Socrates who talked about it.
Yeah, and Amadeus.
Amadeus, yeah. That's the one.
Nostradam, another one.
Yeah. Also talked about the zoner boner. Pinky taking a lot of damage. Going to probably be forced into backing here. Hopefully they don't lose all the vision while they're doing this.
No, they'll be fine. They got Gacho.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is a lot of time being wasted on the side of Apple's team, so I'm fine with this.
Yeah, and I'm really liking this vision by the red team. Like, they've got that trifecta LS warding scheme right here, right? Like, this is where Noxie is probably flaming her team. Like, where are the pink wards, right? Like, this is probably placed by her. And then we got one, what the fuck is this, you know, type of pink ward. And then we got this one. Oh, we got a pause coming in here.
A pause? Let's see what's happening.
Top AFK.
Lots of words coming through, not quite seeing this. The quality is not perfect on the screen.
It says, in Kadej Boa announced. That's
Wait,
like
what?
the perfect way to pronounce it.
When will they be announced?
What will be announced?
I wish I knew, my friend, but I need you to read a couple more lines of this language.
Alright, it says INKDAJ.
Yeah, I know this entire line is fine, but what about
K-Tab IC. TC Res Slow Fur Play player.
You are really very...
Yeah, I mean, I studied Slovenian actually in my off years.
Yeah?
Yeah, in between my jungle studies.
How's that going, the jungle studies?
Great. I've been getting a lot of coaching recently done with the world-renowned James Jungle God Tarzan. Me and him work closely together on our gameplay. And yeah, I just think all around, I've been learning to use potions a lot more. Hit skill shots a lot more. Yeah, it's been going well.
Any?
Well, it depends what day, right? Like when the moon is aligned with the water, like a whale, you know? aligns with the water, like then
And then
I'll
you
hit
hit him
skill
then.
shots. Yeah.
Crazy stuff. This is what Tarzan always does. Oh, there's a lot of damage going on to Tazaku. Tazaku with the 900 LP, you'd expect him to not make these mistakes, but now the gear, Lore is looking for it. I don't think Lore can quite do it, but the nice wind wall will prevent any of the damage coming through. Now Pinky flashing forward. Oh, but this was still a black shield. Okay, a lot of stuff wasted, but Tazaku's flash is down. Tazaku now ults here. Lee Sin in a lot of trouble, but this is Gacho is also in a lot of trouble. Can he survive this onslaught here? No, Apples with a beautiful turn with the ult, but now here comes Saput. Saput, can he do enough? Can he crush Noxy here? And maybe Apples, someone needs to die for this fight to even be close, and so someone will die, I believe. No, King's still alive, but now the flash forward from Wildcat, of course. Who else does it again? Lord kills Noxy. This is a 2-for-1. Currently, a lot of... Ooh, Tazaku in an interesting spot here. If he does enough, this is game, because the nice guy Ben is in the base. Tazaku here with beautiful tethering, but now Wildcat says, no, this is my river now, but Apples comes to her and says, this is my jungle, boy. And so now nice guy Ben on the inhibitor. This is really, really dangerous for Dragon Esport. And now Apples is going to probably try and stop their recalls. He's going to find Wildcat. Oh, this is really, really bad now.
Man.
Now, Pinky also cancels his recall, but Wildcat is absolutely dead here. He cannot do anything. Nice guy Ben is ending the game, and now Lore and Gacho are on a two-man mission, but here comes the reinforcements. Apples and Mr. Nice Guy Ben are going to try and stop Lore and Gacho. Gacho, an absolute smashing performance on the Apples. Apples is dead. I did not even see that happen. That's how quickly it happened. Beautiful.
Just well played by Gacho. Can't say anything, but now it's looking pretty grim here for the red team. But, I mean, they're winning the team fights, right? The 4v5 team fights, so you got to look at that.
Yeah, honestly, for the fact that they're 5k down, absolutely smashing with team fights.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's a better performance by Wildcat. Like, he's been stepping up here. We're going to need Pinky to match his performance, and then I think this is a very doable comeback.
Yeah, for the last game, for example, if we just look at it, he dealt 7.34k damage in the last team fight only, and that's absolutely incredible.
Yep.
Meanwhile, on the other hand, Tazaku with only 3.62k, which is, you know, that's a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not impressed by this guy. I think the other guy was way better that played last week. But he always can prove us wrong with a great MF ultimate later on in the game here.
Definitely, and MF ult could always win a fight, could win a 1v2 on bot lane. You know how these things happen sometimes. I think Apple's team had some experience with those misfortune ultimates going against them, I think. But listen, the past in the past. No, nice guy here, nice guy Ben here looking for a fight. Akali going for him, Saput a large nice binding by Noxy. That's not going to be enough damage though, but it's a good start. It's a good start to breaking this base even further.
I mean, those are the cues that you wish would land in the challenger mode games,
100%.
but they just don't.
They just don't land. But here now, Loro in a lot of trouble. But nice guy Ben absolutely smashes it. That's a kill that might be the start of the end. And now he got in a lot of trouble. Got also dead. Tazaki gets that one. But then Wildcat with a beautiful point. But this is the misfortune that we're talking about. This is enough damage to end the game. The nice guy Ben flashes, and there's another kill. This is 4 kills. Last guy standing is gonna be Saput. No, Pinky. Sorry, Pinky, the leader of the team. Can he do it? He can't do anything. It's 4 versus a single guy on the Nexus. Nice guy Ben has left the game because the game is over. Ladies and gentlemen, lane players with a smashing victory after it was looking kind of